So dear parents and students, welcome back to another video on Test Prep Card channel. I believe all of you are doing great and staying safe. So what we are going to discuss in today's video. Today we are going to discuss about Ajinkya D.Y. Patil University. Now this university is located in Lohegaon, Pune, Maharashtra. So all the facts, all the information about this particular university will be captured in this video. Just a small request, please don't put your phone down. Keep watching this video till the end because this video is going to be really informative. Now let's start this video. Now let me tell you what are the topics that you are going to cover in the next 10-minute slots. So we'll briefly discuss about the highlights of this university first. Then we'll move on and discuss about the courses which this university offers. What are the major courses? Then we'll discuss about the course-wise eligibility criteria along with the fee structure. The major courses this university offers along with fee structure. We'll also discuss about the major entrance exam that you need to clear to get into this university. What is the reservation policy of this university? We are going to discuss. What are the scholarship options in this university? We are also going to discuss. And lastly, what is a main aspect here? What is the placement scenario? Which is the last aspect we are going to discuss. And again, after this point of time, if you still have any doubts, any questions, any queries, feel free to ask in the comment section below. Let's start this video. Now, let's start with discussing about the highlights of this university. So, this university was established in the year 2015, which means this is a recent established university. It is popularly known as ADYPU, which is Ajinkya University. The campus is located in Lohegaon, Pune, Maharashtra. The mode of education is full-time and online. So, it do offers online courses as well. It's a private university which is approved by UGC. It offers 61 courses. Yes, that's a large number. 61 courses across 13 streams. The application mode is online, so you can apply online to this university. The major entrance exam that is accepted by this university is ACET. Now, ACET is the entrance exam which is conducted by this university itself. There are other entrance exam scores that this university accepts like GATE, CAT, XAT, MAT, ATMA and CMAT. The admission criteria is, of course, that is clearly based on entrance base. So, you have to clear this entrance exam, then only you will get admission in this university. The flagship courses BTech and MBA. Also, this university is in collaboration with many edX partnership. That is, it is in partnership with Harvard University and MIT, that is Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It is also in tie-up with other colleges as well, like Queens College, University of South Carolina and some other universities like Northumbria University or University of Central Landscape. That's right. So in here you will have, of course, an options like exchange program, or you will have an option to visit other universities as well. That will be an added advantage. This will all give you an exposure and nothing more, right? And if I talk about the placements, so this is just the overview. We are going to cover these aspects in detail. Don't worry. The highest pay package as per the last year data is 21 lakh per annum and the average was around 5.4 lakh per annum. The gender intake is co-ed, so this is a co-ed college. Yes, you will have ample scholarship options in here. We are going to discuss in detail and you can visit the site which is www.adypu.edu.in to have more information about this university. So this is just a brief about or essentially the highlights about this university. Now let's move on and discuss about the other aspects, which is the courses that this university offers. So this university offers total of 61 courses through various departments. Now I'll just call you the department's name. These are School of Liberal Arts, DYPC School of Design, School of Film and Media, School of Management, School of Hotel Management, School of Engineering, School of Architecture, School of IT and School of Law. So these are the departments through which the courses are being offered. So because there are a total of 61 numbers of courses, that's why I haven't put in here. But yes, I'll discuss about the major courses of this university. So now let's discuss about the major course, what is the eligibility criteria and what is the total fees for that particular course. So if I talk about for the BTech, so in the BTech you will have specializations like biomedical, mechatronics and computer. So the basic eligibility criteria is again your class 12, you should be passing a class 12 which is 10+2 with physics, chemistry and of course mathematics, or physics and mathematics having chemistry as one subject, or biotechnology or biology or any technical vocational subject with minimum of 50% marks, but for a few sure shot, let's take it 60%, right? 60% PCM and in class 12. And again, you need to clear this university entrance, which is ACET. Then only you will get a call from this university. So ACET is mandatory in here. The total fees is 8 lakh rupees. Now let's discuss about the other major course in here, which is MBA. So in the MBA, you will have two specialization, which is business innovation and strategy in the field of HR, finance and marketing. And the other one is media and communication. The basic eligibility criteria is, of course, your graduation with minimum of 50-60% marks. That's a key criteria. And the qualifying examination is ACET, CAT, ZAT, MAT, ATMA or CMAT. So if you have qualified any other examinations like CAT, ZAT, MAT, ETMA and CMAT, that's an added advantage. But if by chance you have not filled the form or you have not given the examination, then you have to pass on through this ACET with the required cutoff that this university decides. The total fees is 6 lakh rupees. If I talk about for the other course like MDES, now MDES is also a very famous course in this university. In this you will have a specialization like engineering, product design, computer interaction design. The basic eligibility criteria is BE or BTech with minimum of 50-60% marks. Why I'm telling 50-60% marks? Because for a sure shot, let's take it 60% or 65% above. Why? Because this is a private university. In many private universities, there are not the option of reservation, right? So in that particular case, you have to score well, all right? And again, the qualifying examination is ACET. So ACET in MDES that this university conducts, and the total fees is 10 lakh rupees. If I talk about for the other courses like LLB, so for the LLB, this is not mentioned in here, but again in the LLB also you need to qualify ACET in law, and the total fees is 4.5 lakhs per annum. Sorry, this is 4.5 lakh, this is the entire fees, right? And again, the basic eligibility criteria is that you should be passing a graduation with minimum of 50-60% marks. If I talk about in the PhD, this is engineering, management, law and legal studies. These are the specializations that is being offered. The qualifying examination is PET. You need to clear PET, or if you have cleared UGC NET, then that will be an added advantage. You're not supposed to get this exam, which is PET, right? You will be exempted from giving this exam, this entrance exam, which is PET. And the basic eligibility criteria is that you should be having your master's in the relevant field. The total fees is not mentioned in here, but because that depends on your choosing criteria, that what you choose. Are you going for research field or are you going for the longer duration, right? So there must be some fee structure. You visit the site, you will have more information. Now let's discuss about the other aspect. Now before I move on and discuss about the other aspect, let me announce a very important part here, which is for the NRI students. So for the NRI students, we have prepared an NRI ebook that is related to DASA and CIWG. You can download it from the link in the description below. So we have a compiled set of NRI ebook that will really help these guys to prepare for the D-Day. All right. Now let's discuss about the major entrance exam that you need to clear to get into this university. So as I just told, this university takes admission on the basis of entrance exam. You need to clear entrance exam, then only you'll get a call from this university. So talking specifically about the UG courses, which is undergraduate courses, which is BTech, BArch, BA, BDES, BA LLP, BBA in Sales and Marketing and Entrepreneurship, BBA in Media and Communication. So in all these courses, you need to clear ACET with the respective specialization. Like if you are choosing BArch, then ACET in Architecture. If you are choosing LLB, then ACET in Law. So you need to pass on through this entrance exam, then only you will get a call from this university. Now if I talk about the other courses like in the PG courses, if I talk about for the MTech, you need to clear ACET or GATE, any one of it. They do accept GATE score as well. If you talk about for the MBA, then if by chance you haven't filled the form of CAT, ZAT, MAT, ATMA or CMAT, then you can get a chance to enter this university by passing on through ACET. So ACET or CAT, ZAT, MAT, ATMA and CMAT. If I talk about in MDES, then you need to pass ACET. Again in MDES, this is an entrance exam. And for the LLM, again this is ACET, LLM. That's about this PG courses. If I talk about for the doctoral program, which is PhD, then if you have passed UGC NET, then you will be exempted from giving PET. But if you have not passed UGC NET, then in that particular case, you have to give PET or CSIR NET or SLET or GATE. So in this particular cases, you will be enrolled into PhD. Again, there are cases. It will be great if you visit the site and you'll have more information about this part. Now let's move on and discuss about the reservation policy. So the reservation policy is very clear, which is mandated by this university. It says that reservation of seats in the courses offered by this university will be in accordance with the policy of Government of Maharashtra. In force at that time, the benefit of reservation will be available only to the domicile of Maharashtra. So those students who are from Maharashtra, this reservation is valid for those candidates only, not for outside the state. And in that, there are again some criteria like 13% of the total seats and 7% of the total seats will be reserved for SC and ST category students. And again, 3% of the total seats will be reserved for DT category student, 2.5% for NT in B, and 3.5% for NT in C, and 2% for NT in D. Then 19% will be seats will be reserved for OBC candidates. Now this 19% OBC candidates, these candidates are from Maharashtra state only, not the other states. Okay, so this is the reservation policy. If you want to have more information about this reservation thing, then you can visit the site and you'll have more information. This is just a brief about in here. So in just making this thing short, reservation is only valid for the Maharashtra candidates and not the other states. And there is no any reservation for the NRIs as such. This is just the reservation which is for the Mumbai guys or Maharashtra guys. Alright, now let's discuss about the scholarship options. What are the scholarship options in this university? So you'll have ample scholarship options. But again, you are going to a private university. This is a private university. So in the private university, there are not much options as in the government universities do. Because in the government universities, there are tie-ups with the government. Not in the private universities. But again, there are options like, it says that ADPYU offers Push Patla DY Patil scholarship program on merit. So this is based on merit. And then there are some conditions like your parental income should not be more than 1 lakh rupees, or in some cases it should not be more than 6 lakh rupees, right? Then you will get exempted from the tuition fees, some fraction amount. Okay. So, and again, this says that you can see in here that it says that for the SC, ST or PWD candidates. But again, you will have options to apply in through NSP, that is National Scholarship Portal, if this college is listed in this name. And you are also supposed to visit your state government or your district government scholarship portal, and in that you can also apply through that. So you will have ample options, but not as in comparison to the government colleges do. Okay. Now let's discuss about the placements option. What are the placement scenario, placement option in this university? So the major recruiter in this university is Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, Byju's, Bajaj, Zaros, Jeevansathi, Swiggy, Samsung, and much more. These are the prominent or the top companies that visit for the placements. It has been seen from the last year data that the highest placement was 21 lakhs per annum and the average was 5.4 lakh per annum. But again, if you want to have a clear picture about the placements, visit the site, find the median pay package. What is the median pay package of this university? Then only you will get a clear picture about the placements part. It also says that 100% placement is there. So it will be great if you visit the site, you will have more information. So this is just a brief about this university. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you have any doubts, any questions, any queries, feel free to ask in the comment section below. See you in the coming videos. Thank you.